We're in San Marcos. We're here for the Belgian Waffle Ride, which is going to take place on Sunday. Just flew in, pretty easy travel coming in from Burlington, literally as far away in 2 points across the country from Burlington, Vermont here to San Diego. Belgian Waffle Ride, 140-ish miles of pretty gnarly, full-on bike racing. Southern California has an awesome, super strong road racing scene, so we're gonna see a lot of ripping pros, current pros, former pros, people who like riding gravel and call themselves pro, present company included. Driving up to the start in the expo area, we'll ride 10 miles of pavement and then see sector number 1, which is a pretty critical section. It is probably the hairiest, gnarliest, rockiest, rootiest, and then not only that, but right before it, there's a little rumored to be a goat head section even on pavement, which is pretty nuts. But yeah, I mean, if you have the ability, you have a car, you have literally nothing else to do except sit in your hotel room on a Saturday, yeah. Kill 2 birds, 1 stone. Go for a shakeout ride, very important, but then also go check out some sections because you're not going to win the race there, but you can certainly lose it if you take it the wrong way and see the race go up the road. Gotta get ahead of speed.
What's the first 10 miles like?
Well, we've only had 1 flat tire out of our group of 4 here. I would say that this is going to be a interesting section, given that it is the first section with the convenient name Lemon Twistenberg. The funny thing is, the section doesn't even start until you get up there, and then you bang a left. So we are what? 1/10 of a mile shy of the first section. We've just come off 10 miles of pavement. You come into this. Last year this was a river, and now they've filled it in with what, baseball-sized sharp rocks. So that is going to be an entertaining funneling down. You got, 2,000 people or so funneling down to 1 lane, and then you're going to funnel down to 1 single position. Let's check this out, and then let's go check out Lemon Twistenberg. Dios mío, the rocks are freaking sharp, sharper than I even remember. That is what is characteristic of this race. It is 134 miles and it's largely paved. I want to say it's like 90 miles paved. Maybe I'm making that up, but the larger percentage is certainly on fast ripping pavement, but then the gravel sections, which do come in huge long chunks at a time, are either buffed out, super smooth, ripping fast, or sharp rock. So, I'm running 35C tires to hopefully glide over the top of that, and they're slick, so they're still super fast on the pavement. Should be a beauty of a day. Might regret this decision.
Tomorrow?
I'm feeling well fed. I'm feeling as ready as I'm ever gonna be. Really fun day out there. Got to catch up with a whole bunch of friends. Just comparing some numbers this year to last year, which is very cool. So overall, this is what we got. 134 miles, 217 kilometers. That is the big dog. That is the Belgian Waffle Ride 2019. Conveniently, it is also the Belgian Ride 2018, identical course, so it's easy to compare some numbers. 12,000 feet of climbing. Anytime you're doing basically 1,000 feet of climbing per 10 miles, you got a really big day in store. There are 13 categorized climbs, 15 dirt sectors for a total of 46 miles. That's about 35% of the race is going to be on some dirt sections. So, assuming dudes like Stetina are still out there, he's going to be absolutely tearing that up. He's faster uphill, no doubt. He's got World Tour fitness. Caught up with Pete for a good long while today. It's nice to hear that Liège Bastogne-Liège a week ago has served him well. So he's definitely confident. He's got Tour California next week. So let's look at some numbers from last year. The race was 6 hours 33 minutes, averaging 261 watts. Normalized power 318 watts. That is a decent amount of power. According to this, I did 47% of the pedaling on my left leg, so I gotta put more emphasis on my left leg. I kid. Yeah, huge day. 6,200 kJs. Brutal day of bike riding tomorrow. It's fun to check these things out. It's good to compare. You can't live and die by a computer screen. You can't live and die by the numbers you're putting out on a computer. We're just gonna have a really fun day out there. That is the start of the real action. This isn't time where all you're doing is racing through attrition. You're seeing our group of 20 become 12, become 10, become 5. Every once in a while, riders are coming back. Coming out of Lemon Twistenberg, at this point we have 25 miles to go. I am dying 1,000 deaths. I don't know how close the 4th, 5th, 6th through 1800th place is behind us. So the three of us are all together going into Questhavenberg. At this point, we're at mile 125. We got fewer than 9 miles to go. And I am feeling my race come unglued. I see the two of them start to ride away. I bid them farewell. I wish them a fine race, knowing that at this point I'm racing for 3rd. I'm not going to compete against the likes of two guys who have World Tour fitness, who are coming off Liège, who are going straight to Tour California, who are going into Tour California to go animate the race. I am thrilled with my race. I am thrilled with the outcome. Again, you look at this top 20 of the race. If I was anywhere in there, I would have been perfectly content. Pete Stetina, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate you dragging me around for a good portion of today.
I don't know. You dragged me around.
That's my 3rd BWR. That was my hardest BWR. How was your first BWR?
It was the hardest I've gone in a race in years. We pulled out all the tricks to get that kid back. You know, It was, there's luckily there's a line of cars, and we started doing the coming back to the caravan thing, and it's gravel racing. There's no rules. It's more guidelines. But it was you don't know how close I was to telling you Czech really wants me to win this. I'll give you some prize money if you sell out for me.
I'll trade you straight up. So my next question was going to be, how does this compare to Liège? Clearly, you just said it was the hardest one-day race in a while. It is funny how the race unfolds in a different way. Compare this to Liège.
It's your job, right? In a different job in a race, right? So in Liège, I was more supporting the leader there. And pissing rain and cold is not my forte. But
this is not.
This is really similar to the breakaway in a hard Grand Tour stage or a one-day race. The power numbers, it's right up there, and because you have to roll hard early, make that selection, and then you just keep on it all day, and then today, or for example, imagine the breakaway succeeds, you have to have a gear at the end. It was brutal. And you were putting the wood to me because you saw I was cramping with 2 hours to go. And I started slamming everything I could, and luckily I came around again, but it was.
You came back strong. Walk me through the final. You and Eddie dropped me. See you guys later. How'd you put some?
Yeah, we said bye to you on Quest Haven, and you gave me a good like pat on the back. You know, you're like, all right, buddy. It's like solid tip. Thanks, buddy. You know, we rode together the whole way, and he like kind of started like sitting on my wheel more, and I was like, oh, he's just gonna pump me because of what he did earlier.
Yeah.
You know, but that was on the dirt. So I hit him as hard as I could on Quest Haven, on double peak.
Yeah.
Had a gap. I got caught behind a bunch of wafers on the dirt descent.
Yeah.
He came back to me. So we were rolling into the local area together. And then I started pulling out the vet tricks, you know. He was sitting on me, and I kind of started saying like, you know, like, are you just gonna sit on me to the finish, man? Like, that's not very honorable, you know. I started like kind of trying to tweak his mind a bit, all the tricks, and you know, and he wouldn't come through. But then I hit him on that one climb in La Maria Street, and he had no response. So
impressive.
Thanks, buddy.
Congratulations. Best luck to California. Hope to see you at more of these terrible, super fun gravel events.
I don't know. I think I bit off more than I did.